She's your queen to be, a queen to be.
I'm a queen, all eyes on me. I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, all eyes on me. I'm a queen, I'm a
I think I want to just play that song. What the fuck?
Yes.
I just want to play that song.
I was at P Valley on the pole just now.
I'm still like,
Yeah.
well, welcome, everybody.
No.
I am Mo, and you are here with Queens with Motherfucking Attitude podcast tonight.
Attitude.
And if you're ready, so please introduce yourself because I see Kiki.
Hey, how are you? My name is Kiki. And in my spare times, I like long walks on the beach, poetry, just anything that can capture my attention.
She likes to rock the mic as well. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you just say that?
Oh my gosh.
And what's up? Holler at a savage.
Yeah.
I'm back, bitches. How y'all doing? Y'all missed me last week? Or not? Yeah, missed me last week. I'm mad I wasn't here for real because I really wanted to talk about food and how good my food is and how can't nobody really fuck with me when it comes to cooking. Because I'm that type of person that I just feel like my food is the best and can't nobody tell me nothing. And I wasn't even able to tell y'all about how good my food is and can't nobody tell me nothing.
Well, you could tell us about it this week, but we also have a guest this week. Go ahead and introduce yourself for us, boo.
I'm Shani.
I'm
Shani. Shani girl.
Hi.
Shani is my little sister. Everybody.
You said that like you was a virgin. I'm Shani.
And for our ladies that are not
virgin.
here tonight, hey y'all, we know y'all out there kicking it.
Hey Nikki. Hey motherfucking CL. I think CL about to pop in. I see somebody popping in. But
go ahead. Tell us.
Let me tell you real quick about my food. No. Before I get to that, let me tell you about my food real quick, right?
Okay.
So today I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? I don't be hungry all the time, but today I was hungry. And because I was hungry, I went and motherfucking bought 3 big ass like them chuck steaks.
Oh, boy.
I put them bitches in the crock pot. I cut up all the veggies, the celery, the onions, the carrots, the mushrooms, the potato, put it in the crock pot. Had that bitch cooking all day. The kids like, well, goddamn, is we gonna eat? Because the food been on for 72 hours. But baby, when I tell you I motherfucking got in that pot and everything was like this, I said, yes, God.
Wait, so the food was like this?
It was like rain down. It was just falling everywhere.
I just saute mine, but it is good slow cook.
Yeah. Hey, baby. Hey, CL. How
What's
you doing?
up, y'all? What's up, ladies? I'm at my sister's house, so y'all know I act funny when I get around my sister, so I can't stay long because I'm in the kitchen cooking, and I forgot my iPad, but you know. The green beans, bitch.
Okay,
you know.
Okay.
I ain't cooking shit but the green beans. But first, I want to thank you motherfuckers for watching us in Facebook land, YouTube land. Shout out to Christian Mingles because you know everything say but the motherfucking pussy.
Hey.
I'm CL and I want to welcome all my bitches with me because first up, we got Kiki. Do you love me?
Yeah, I come through twice. What's good, yo?
We did it already. Do it again.
Hey, this me, yo.
Well, you know, I'm gonna just introduce my motherfucking self since I can't introduce nobody else. Y'all want to talk y'all shit? I'm motherfucking CL. Annie, are you fucking okay? Are you okay? Because I'm leaving now.
See, she was mad at us because she didn't get to tell us.
Yeah, I had to tell her about my food because I wasn't here to talk about my food last week.
My green beans about to burn. I gotta go. Goodbye.
I'm gonna see you this week though.
I'm actually okay, but this Annie, are you okay? The first thing I'm Annie, are you okay? Is I'm really kind of sick and tired of talking about motherfucking shootings. So it was another shooting in Maryland at a manufacturing plant, killing 3 people. Right? Somebody came in and letting loose. But besides that, last weekend, it was 7 mass shootings last weekend alone. 7. Excuse me. 7 of them, Philly, Texas, Arizona, Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia, New York, and Michigan.
Youngstown.
We are only 163 days into the year, and over 240 mass shootings has happened. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a shooting in Youngstown recently?
Yeah,
Yes,
it was down here. It was like a goddamn Western. I said, well, goddamn.
You ain't see it on Facebook? Like people had it was crazy.
Oh,
I mean,
shit. Well,
the cops ain't had the cops need to go back for more training.
It was shoot at the cops.
The cops need to go for more training, okay? Because they missed at first. They missed. It was a whole lot of missed.
He was shooting, though. He was ducking, and it was like watching a movie.
Okay, so wait. Hold on, Kiki. Tell me, what was being shot up? Or was he just shooting at the police?
Oh, they was shooting. He was shooting at the police, hiding behind his car. It was like a standoff. But I don't know the story exactly, but he was supposed to have killed somebody, and then the cops came, and then they tried to get him, and then he said, fuck it, hey.
Fuck it, I'm about to go down.
He went out like set it off. Like set it off.
He went down like Cleo.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Okay.
Day after day.
You stupid. Yo, but so yo, this clown just fucking me up just now. Now that you singing the song while they dying. And Stony ass the only one that got away from her. God damn. Now look at Stony out here, goddamn, got everybody wanting to beat her ass up. God damn. Anyway, the Michigan officer who shot and killed Patrick Lyoya, I know I'm fucking his name up. It was the Haitian African man in Michigan during a traffic stop in April, is being charged with second-degree murder. So let's see how that plays out. You know, at least he being charged. Let's see if he actually get convicted. You know, I'm like, okay, well, we'll see how that works.
About mass shootings, I'm just tired of people killing kids.
Well, that part. That part.
They've been shooting up shit. It's the fact that people waking up like, let me go kill these kids. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's these days now because like it used to be a rule of thumb. If you see women or kids, that's a no-no. Like finish your beef somewhere the fuck else. Now it's like y'all don't give a fuck about the youth getting shot.
Like I kid you not. Last night I went out and I was drunk in the back of the car and the Amber Alert went off. And you know I'm goofy. I'm like, man, that motherfucker need to get that damn baby back and stop playing.
Oh,
you know me? I'm talking shit.
Was it
right, and then I wake up, that man that killed the mother, that shot the grandmother, killed the kid,
killed the kid, and killed himself. Yeah, I seen that this morning too. That shit is wild. Like crazy. What the kid had to do with anything? Oh, it said because he killed the mother and shot the grandmother, he killed the baby and killed himself. I said, wait a minute.
Right.
How did that even
the grandmother's still alive?
Yeah, no. So you could have left that baby alone, and that baby could have been with his grandma, and you could have killed your fucking self, idiots. That's it. Like,
that's because men don't know how to control their emotions, bro.
But I'm gonna say, just what's wrong? Like, it was that serious.
Right? They say we the emotional ones. They will take lives.
There's a whole bunch of killing women and children going on around here in this world. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
And then if they ain't killing them, they telling people what to do with their fucking bodies. And then we got shortages and shit. How the fuck we go from no abortions to no formula to no tampons? Pick one. How is there a shortage on tampons? Can you tell me that?
Well, it's an easy fix. Use them titties for the formula. Use your titties.
Everybody
can't do it.
Everybody can't do it.
Everybody can't produce milk. So it's like I'm one of them.
My milk production stopped, and I was depressed because of it. I wanted to breastfeed my baby so bad.
I think mine is
powdered. 3 of my
powdered.
Everybody don't want to give their kid donated milk from somebody else's titty, and it costs. just like formula.
I'm sorry.
I would just laugh with you, Kiki, cuz.
I hate this motherfucker. This bitch here said
that was a good one.
powdered milk now.
If I could breastfeed all over again, or at least pump again, I would. I just to help out. I would.
I never.
That means my uterus would shrink, my belly would shrink. Like I mean,
right. I mean, I get that, but like, I got 3 of them. None of them was breastfed.
3.
I tried to pump with the first 2. Shit, it took 12 hours to get 4 ounces. I said never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. But make it make sense to how do you have a shortage on formula? What are they buying it and cooking the dope with it? Because that's the only thing I can think of is why the fuck we got a shortage.
But you ain't see them on you ain't see them on TikTok. They was eating the formula. People is buying it. It was a TikTok trend. People is buying the formula and eating it with a spoon.
It's another program. The program to mind to freak out about something. It was toilet paper. Toilet paper ain't never fucking important.
Toilet paper ain't never ran out.
I remember when we ran out of toilet paper, we had a
white. You better get a rag.
The water
get a fucking rag and wipe your ass and walk.
Right. And take it to your room.
Right.
That
and
part.
Over there with you. So since we're speaking on kids and all this crazy shit, research shows that kids are
overdosing on melatonin. Kids overdosing on melatonin has skyrocketed over the past 10 years.
Pick me.
I know why, because they tired of these hard ass. They get to the school now. They about to be at home all day. School was that break. Go lay your ass down.
I got them. Pick me.
Go lay your ass down.
No.
And then they looking at it as candy and sneaking in and eating.
Well, that too. That part. Go ahead, child.
She said pick me.
Because people are retarded. They giving these kids the adult melatonin. Kids got their own melatonin.
I said the same thing.
Kids have their own melatonin.
You're giving these kids the grown-up melatonin where they have kid melatonin, which is 0.00 something.
And because I use it, I don't use it often, but when I do use it, my son gets the natural melatonin, and it's in a gummy. My son ain't swallowing no pill.
Right.
It's a gummy, and it's natural. It's not even like.
Hey, but you want to know something though? I seen a kid think that the motherfucking melatonin gummies was candy and ate half of the motherfucking bottle. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ate half of the motherfucking bottle because she thought that shit was candy. That too, like Mo said though, they thinking it's candy and they sneaking it, and now your ass over here goddamn slumped down. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily dead, but you over we trying to figure out why the fuck you been asleep for 12 hours straight.
Like they done hit a blunt and worked for 24 hours straight.
Drank 4 drinks, smoked 2 blunts.
Right.
You know
but it's also these parents that give them kids that because they don't want to be dealing with it. Talk about some adults trying to take your ass to bed.
You want to know what the old has said?
But I want that spray, that melatonin spray.
Motherfucker said you never heard of Benadryl. Get that motherfucker some Benadryl.
But you can overdose on Benadryl too.
I know, but even when I had taking that shit by itself.
But my thing is, even when they were showing it on the news, they were showing pills, like hard pills. Like they wasn't showing no gummies and stuff that normal people use. Now, if you making your child swallow a pill to go to sleep, you need to be in jail, period.
Bitch, you need your ass.
Can I just ask, why do you use melatonin? Like, unless you want
to
your
help
kids
you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Help you.
I know some people's kids got
ADHD. Your body naturally produces melatonin.
Yeah, my mom used to just whoop us and tell us go to bed if we kept jumping that. That was our melatonin shit.
Nah, not no more. These parents.
Girl, you can't whoop no kids' ass no more, and they go to sleep.
So
you whoop these kids' ass, they still be upstairs.
Like shit, mumbling.
They be upstairs like this.
Fuck her, cause she think I'm about to go to bed anyway. I ain't going to bed.
Not my son. My
clean up this room. Clean up this room your damn self.
That's my son will sit there with his back up against his headboard with his arms folded. And he just
Girl, mine's be sitting there in the room. Addison to go scream from the top of her motherfucking lungs, right? For about 5-10 minutes. And then I'll come in my room and she'll just be sitting on the bed. I'd be like, Nick, I thought you were asleep. Because I know I would have been asleep after screaming like that. These motherfucking kids is different. I'm telling you. But prayers go out to Justin Bieber. Have y'all seen the shit he got going on?
Oh, what happened?
I heard he had the paralysis of one side of his face.
He has been suffering from a rare neurological disorder called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. It's attacking his ear nerve, so it's fucking with his hearing, and it's attacking his face nerve, which is causing the paralysis on one side of his face. Yeah, it's some crazy shit going on. It's like a virus that attacks your nerves and shit.
Lord have mercy.
So he had to cancel some tour dates and shit like that because fucking what up. And when I seen something new today, it said that, now he's saying that it's super difficult for him to eat now. You know, his face is like that. So yeah, definitely 100% prayers go out to that. That's some rare shit that dudes, you know what I'm saying? They don't even know how you get it or where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? So prayers up to that kid. I'm gonna save this one for
that. Gotta be the most scary shit to go to the doctor and they tell you got some.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah,
you know
and then they tell you they don't know or what.
And we don't know what to do. What you know what I'm saying? Like, look,
that's why you gotta be grateful. Like, man,
that's like we gonna put you on a research counter.
Yeah. So my next one, I'm gonna say my next one for last because I gotta show y'all a video to go with that. So it looks like an indictment is coming to the Orange Man. An indictment is coming to the Orange Man, Trump. The January 6th committee says they have enough evidence to produce to the Department of Justice for them to be able to issue a criminal indictment.
Well, first of all, he already said he ain't going down without a fight. And it was us who was just like, just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and give it over. Just hand it right on over. No, he said, fuck that. If I'm going down for something, I'm going to go down for something. That's what
I'm going down, y'all going down.
Going down. He going down for something. And at this point, you know what I mean? Like, you should have just handed the bid so we wouldn't have to be dealing with it now. You should have said, yep, I did it, because obviously we already know he'd been lying. Well, he was lying for a long time. And then he ain't no real good, like, liar.
Uh-oh.
And then if he was a real one, he should have just told us all the bullshit that was going down so we could have been, and Americans could have been like, okay, well, I see this happen. I see that happen. You know, we could have wrote the fence, because if we would have known that this nigga who's in office now, because that he a nigga, so if he would have been doing the shit he was doing, he wouldn't have been in office. Period.
Correct.
If he would have just told us the real instead of just doing the shit he did, he could have just told every secret there was instead of doing that thing up there on the state capitol thing.
Like I said on Friday, the only reason why Biden is in the place that he is in is because Obama is forever our president, and we entrusted him because we, as the people, thought he got some shit from Obama, but until that shit backfired on us, and now we sitting here looking like some jackasses. Because we done trusted a nigga because we thought he was going to be like that. That's like a bitch thinking the next nigga going to be like this nigga because he was like that with that bitch. And when you get with him, he ain't like that. That's some toxic shit.
It's that politician.
You got to be quicker than that.
That's political shit. He make you sound good so you can vote for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
He wasn't doing but dangling carrots. He ain't give a fuck about nobody.
Yeah, so, shit, I lost mine. Oh, Floyd Mayweather got inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame this weekend.
Make history.
Now it's time for Yaya to get
AOB.
What's up?
Hey y'all.
Hey.
I told you I had to pull together a little something so we could look like a full screen today. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I had to pull something together real quick. But what up, Courtney? Thank you for joining us on that last minute tip. Hey, I ain't fucking with you. I just want to tell you again, I'm not fucking with you because my stomach's still fucked up from Friday.
Oh, because I was You don't want to take a shot?
A bitch. See, I told you I'm not fucking with her. Nope. I'm not fucking with her. No, we not drinking.
That's my husband's drink too. He love that.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Martell.
We ain't get paid for that. We ain't get paid for that.
We ain't get paid for that. We ain't sponsored by Martell.
Look,
we like Quavo, but he ain't dropping no dollars over here.
Yeah, Martell ain't giving us no money. Fuck that. So my last thing for Any Are You Okay is this stupid ass motherfucking celebrity boxing match with Black China and the other bitch. I don't even know the fuck her name
I didn't watch
it. They was calling that shit the Battle of the BBLs.
Because that's what it was.
And the fight ended in a draw, but I'm gonna show y'all this little clip that I screenshot because I was like, but wait a minute, what the fuck is going on here? I said, I will beat both of them up with their boxing gloves and things on by myself. Look at this shit.
All I can say
somebody
is
explain it to me?
I can't because I like to watch boxing, y'all. Like I even like to play like the video games boxing. I'm over here bobbing and weaving for China over there. Like I do like that she had her arms up, protecting her face.
Have no technique.
I like that, but baby,
whatsoever.
You should have dog walked her with all that mouth.
It looked like China was trying to climb on top of her. I don't know why that leg.
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Like she was trying to climb up.
Listen, I kept rewinding it. Addison, like, what are you watching, mommy? I said, girl, I don't even fucking know.
Girl.
I'm trying to figure out what it was. The 5-year-old was confused, okay?
I was confused at first. The first time I watched it, I was confused. I can't watch stuff like that. My nerves get really bad. You talk about somebody yelling at the TV because of football. I do that with boxing. And I was over here like this the whole entire time we watching it. Like, come on, Bob and Wing. Bob and Wing.
I would have climbed in
there.
Like, move, I got it.
But what did it
yesterday? It came on yesterday, right?
Yeah, where did you watch it at?
Was it Zeus, that Zeus shit?
Okay.
It was on Zeus.
Oh, it was on Zeus.
It was on Zeus. I don't even. Maybe I need to go back and watch it, but I can't.
Baby,
I think. Don't quote me. I think it was Zeus.
Whoever got a Zeus password, text it to me.
I will
watch it.
Will.
All right, thank you. Because y'all keep talking about Zeus, and I'm like, I need to go see what the fuck is on this thing. So send it to me. Thank you. Anyway, back to whoever was talking.
That's black people shit right there.
$5.99.
So, do anybody have any "Have you ever" since CL's not in today?
Right. We usually do a "Have you ever."
I don't have
Courtney, do a "Have you ever"? Do "Have you ever"? I feel like you could do "Have you ever"? Have you ever?
You. she started singing.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. I be having musical Tourette's.
Have you ever? I don't know, girl. Oh, I just had some trash dick, and it's been a long time since I had it. Have you ever had trash dick and you didn't know how to tell them like during the middle of sex? I asked them to stop, but have you?
My nigga, give me 5. Give me 5.
Yeah, that was a
That's
good
why
one.
we friends, bitch. That is why.
That's why. It's been so long
they
since I had trash dick, and when I got it, I was like,
because they be talking shit to me when I be like, I'm telling a nigga like,
I know you
dick,
fucking
I'm saying,
lying.
I know what the fuck this is, and if your shit
You coming
says,
over
I'm
here with
definitely
big dick
telling you to stop.
energy, and you ain't even got it to give.
I think it was Sister D Stallion that said
it never happened if the dick wasn't snapping.
And she quoted a mighty word. She also said,
I think that's
these
horrible.
niggas lasting long. These niggas ain't lasting a minute.
And you ain't had none in a while.
It's been about 7.5 months.
I cannot.
Oh my God!
And it was trash after 7.5 months.
That make me not want to do it.
Nah, he would have had to fight me.
He would have been eating some pussy that night because you gonna get there till I get done.
Right,
you gonna be right there.
It was just at that point, like when
jaws would have been so.
I was like, maybe it's just, you know what I'm saying? We don't really know each other. Let me just figure out. No, you have been texting me for like a week straight. Like, man, when I touch down, when I touch down, I'm gonna break your motherfucking. I'm like, shit, break it. I mean, break it.
Look, do my back like you do the records.
That's the type of time I'm on. Break it. He got here and mended it.
Is that UCL?
My vibrator broke my back, and he mended it.
We talk about trash ass dick. She said, Justin said, what the hell?
You don't get off moments after 7.5 months with no penis. You don't know.
What you're not gonna do is talk.
No, you can't have no off
big energy for that long.
Wait, but then when you let the hoe in you finally go, because especially when you ain't been fucking in a while, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna just fuck it. Let's just let the hoe out.
Right.
And you let it out, and it's for nothing. That's the part that we're missing. That's the fucked up.
That's what Darren said. What behooved me was what the fuck was that?
Y'all. This is when I was like, he had me bent over. He was like, "Tell me you like daddy." I'm like, well, I don't like daddy's dick.
Oh damn!
Can we stop? Like, what?
Check it out.
We're not a lot of grunting. A lot of grunting is happening, and I am not pleased. It's upsetting me in my home girl.
I'm sorry you have to go through that. You can have your pussy investment back.
Yeah,
that was a bad pussy.
So I'm still at 7.5 months.
And you're allowed to get it back. Yeah,
you're still 7.5 months in. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the name of this episode is called "Toxic Face Ass."
Well,
yes. Let me tell you something about that conversation. Toxicness. Me and my husband was on the way home from our event. We just went to a wedding reception or whatever, and it was beautiful. But we had a conversation. I had to just tell him, love is fucking toxic. It's fuck.
No, it's fuck. No, toxic, for real.
It's fuck. It's fuck. I agree.
So what is your number one toxic trait, y'all?
Wait, hold on. Jason said you stopped him before you got into the groove. Now it sounded like he was in the groove, bro.
I felt like he was already there. In the groove. We were 2 positions in, Jason.
He was choking her, talking about daddy dick. He was there.
Yeah, he was in his bed.
He was definitely there.
And y'all, and before we answer the question, the choke wasn't even sexy. Y'all, like a nigga can choke you, you be like, oh yeah, bitch.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna take it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Get your hand up. Unhand me, you fucking demon. Release me.
Turn me loose.
Let my people go. What the fuck?
Turn them loose.
So,
who said
that? Turn me loose now.
Turn them loose.
If he watched this, his soul gonna be crushed.
Yeah,
on the floor. It's okay.
Send it to him.
Hopefully he learned from his past mistakes.
Hopefully
he learns from his past mistake.
And the way I got out of it, when I asked him to stop, he was like, "Is something wrong?" I was like, "Honestly, I've been working on this whole being celibate thing, and I think I just moved too fast." And he was like, "I'm so sorry. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Leave my home. Leave my home,
and leave. Then leave, not then leave, and leave,
and leave,
and leave.
Peace out."
Okay, go ahead, Mo. What's your number one toxic trait?
I don't know. Love. Just keep love. I mean, I know I gotta cop a few, but I don't. Yeah.
I don't like that answer. We'll come back to you.
I'm sorry.
Kiki, what's your number one toxic trait?
Come back.
I was over here trying to think of one because I'm not toxic.
Lies. Lies. When you say you're not toxic, that's a toxic ass lie.
No, now the toxic trait for me though would be certain things that turn me on about a man, and that shouldn't turn somebody on. Like I can see some, like I'm just punch the wall or something like that, and it just
Oh, that's toxic.
Abuse turns you on?
No, not abuse. Anger.
Yeah, but I don't want to see him angry. But when I do see him angry, that shit be. I'm like, oh,
you like to see the
let's go have sex.
Bitch said, come and chase this waterfall. Fuck.
But I'm a work in progress. That's growing up in Youngstown. I'm a work in progress.
Courtney, what's your number one toxic trait?
I will forever be Kirk and never Rashida.
Oh,
damn.
Point blank and period.
That was deep. That was deep.
That was deep. And she didn't even have to go into detail. Just saying that was enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
That made me sit up in my chair. Like
me too, Kiki. You ain't see how I readjusted my body?
Right.
Damn.
I will forever be Kirk and never Rashida.
That's the end of the show. Fuck it.
All right, guys. Good night. Peace out. Thanks for watching Queen Without a Two podcast. Shout out to Woo! That was toxic trait.
I was not toxic.
Baby, you toxic. What's up? I know you all your life. What's up? Come on.
I don't have a toxic trait.
Girl, it's getting hot in here. I'm gonna turn the fan on that lie.
It's getting hot in here.
That's the toxic trait.
That line is a toxic trait right there.
Because I don't lie.
You be finessing.
She be gaslighting bitches.
Let me look at you.
Gaslighting niggas.
Let me look at you. I'm gonna tell y'all her toxic trait.
Tell them. Go ahead.
You real nonchalant.
Hold on, boys.
When it comes to these niggas.
Courtney, y'all both Gemini, so give it to her.
Oh, bitch.
Give it to her.
Oh, bitch.
You a Gemini? You a Gemini?
You will forever be Kirk and never Rashida.
Mo a Gemini too. Give it to her too.
I'm not even a cheater.
Okay. Me.
Look, you see how
I'm about to ask.
Nah, don't do that. Cause I don't have a toxic trait.
Nah. You for real?
Fuck y'all. My toxic trait is let me hit it one more time before we done.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let me hit it one more time. I'm Plies. I just want to hit it one more time.
Okay, I think I might have found my toxic trait.
There you go.
Come on.
I will block you from every number you call me from and still expect you to call me.
Yeah, that's a Gemini.
You better call.
You better figure out another way to call me.
I got a question. Is thinking too much a toxic trait?
Yes.
Overthinking?
Okay, yeah. I think too much. Like I could think up a whole story and don't got shit. He ain't even.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. I got a toxic trait. Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
I had to ask what my toxic trait was. He said my sensitivity. I can't even talk.
Sensitivity.
That and my stubbornness. He said I'm stubborn. I don't feel like I'm stubborn, but I mean a little bit.
My toxic trait was bullshit just now. My number one toxic trait definitely is I am brutally blunt and I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah,
that's
how you feel when I say
that was a toxic trait, bitch. That's just me.
I don't.
Now that's a toxic trait.
That's a toxic trait.
That's how we became friends. I didn't even know this bitch.
No shit.
What did you say, Courtney?
That's how we became friends. I didn't even know this bitch. How the fuck you come through my line and be like, what the fuck you got going on? Bitch, I'm just working. I'm literally doing my job.
You was doing that for real, Annie?
Yes.
Damn.
Listen,
I think if everybody keep it real, there wouldn't be no toxic people.
Let me tell y'all something. Mo, you when I talk to you or when I'm on this shit, it's how I am. It's how I am.
I know.
I just want everybody to know nothing's different.
Nothing
She gave
changed.
no fucks.
But at the restaurant though, you was at
It was at
restaurant.
Walmart.
No, it was at Walmart.
It was at
I was at
Walmart.
Walmart. She came through my line and she was like, "What the fuck you got going on?" I was like, "I don't even fucking know this bitch. I'm at work."
I was about to say,
Hello,
not with
ma'am.
your food though. Not with your food.
No, she was ringing up my food, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was ringing up her groceries. Still. And I was just like, shit, I don't even fucking know. What's up?
We've been friends ever since.
I've been cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
We've been like that. Hey, our other homegirl too did the same to her.
Yeah.
What's up?
I think I was off that day and you met that bitch.
Yep.
She was like, that girl that be coming in here cussing us out. She cool. I was like, yeah, she cool. She cool.
Yep. That's me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so when did you realize you were toxic?
When niggas keep coming back.
When I start getting the reactions that I did not want.
And you did what?
Yeah.
I mean, that was it. It's like a toxic person pushes people, right? Or they
Yeah.
play
Right.
you
Right.
or you play games. Because so I figured that's why I answered that one.
Okay. When
definitely
you start getting a
play
reaction that you
games.
didn't want.
Well,
Right.
I knew I was toxic when I broke up with a nigga and he agreed and I fought him. It's like,
Wait a minute. Wait, what? You broke up with a nigga. He said, "Okay, we done," and you fought the nigga because he said, "Yes, we done."
because why are you not fighting for me?
I feel you on that.
Oh, shit. That is definitely fucking. That is toxic.
Yeah, that is toxic.
But I understand that.
I feel
though.
it though. Yeah.
I feel it.
Like,
When
why the
y'all
fuck you ain't
birthday
fight
since
for
y'all
me, bitch?
Gemini's?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a
you
Gemini.
miss Phil Annie.
When is y'all
Mine
birthday
is
since y'all
Phil.
Gemini's?
Mine was June 3rd.
Mine was May
Okay.
22nd.
Oh, okay.
I'm the
19.
first Gemini, second Gemini day.
She.
I'm
lot
a
of Taurus
Gemini.
traits
Mine's
and
this
she just don't know
Sunday.
it.
Oh, happy birthday.
What you say?
Thank you.
I said you got a lot of Taurus traits and just don't know it.
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Them May Geminis always have like Taurus traits.
And she only 2 days after Taurus, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
She's on that cusp.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
on
but
Them
that.
June Geminis hit a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all ridiculous.
I don't like
Both
none of y'all.
laid back,
Both of
but
my
I tell
parents
people
are
about
June
themselves.
Geminis.
Huh?
Both of them.
Oh.
Both her parents are June Gemini. Yep.
Ooh.
Matter of fact, her mother's birthday is the day after yours, Courtney. Right? Your mother's the 4th. Yep.
Yeah.
Come
on, lit.
Yep.
I think Boogs is like the 17th or 14th.
Yeah.
June
So
Geminis be crazy.
I knew my toxicness was toxicness when, people from the past start hitting you up when you're in another relationship and be like, "I will fuck your relationship up." Da da da. No, you won't, cause I will air you the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy
Either one.
or as like my guest from It's Her Not Life the other week, that nigga got a song called Doof Doof. Wait a minute. I said, "Oh, that's a gun."
The song you said it the whole song?
Doof Doof.
What he
That's the
look
whole
like?
chorus. Doof Doof.
What he look
Like,
like?
take your, I don't want your toxicness to become my toxicness. I can't help
Right.
it.
I knew I was toxic when I realized I was toxic when a nigga tried to stop fucking with me. And I told him he couldn't stop fucking with me.
Crazy.
And would never stop fucking with me.
Oh, that's not normal.
Yeah, that's
And
toxic.
I don't give a fuck who he was with or who I was with. He was mine and I
That's
was
not
yours.
normal.
That's
No,
toxic
bitch,
as
that's not
fuck.
normal.
No, I can't move like that.
That is also in the category of the episode we had called Dickmatized.
Yes.
Maybe I shouldn't have sex. I'm gonna just not have sex.
Let me tell you
What's
something.
the problem?
Because
It's one motherfucker that got that toxic spell on me that
if
if
it's
I
something like
motherfucker
that, keep that.
listen, It's a nigga that got a toxic spell on me right now. If that motherfucker tell me no, I'll be looking at him like,
what?
who?
What do you mean? No.
Who talks to that?
Why? When? Bitch, bye. I'll see you in 20 minutes.
I'm on the way.
The fuck? No, he better be on the way. I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Fuck you mean? We not playing them games.
Hell no.
That was definitely toxic.
Yeah.
I realized my toxicness was toxic. I think after my last relationship, and he had cheated on me so bad, and I tried to be faithful, so I got with another nigga. This is before I realized I was Kurt, and I got with the new nigga, and the new nigga had a bitch calling, and it might have been like his sister, but in my mind that was a whole nother bitch, and I don't know that hoe. So I started fucking with his best friend.
Yeah, you definitely, yeah.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Girl, you felt that tea to fuck.
You got balls, because I can't do
Whoever
that.
watching this, I hope they don't be. I ain't gonna share it.
You better share this shit, bitch.
I ain't gonna share it because the nigga might unalive me.
Share it right now.
I got some.
Share it now.
She said,
I'm about to share it again and tag you in it.
A nigga might unalive me.
Unalive me. Yeah, I'll probably be dead too. Fuck around with y'all.
Man, what?
Nigga say, at your flanks. So what's a toxic trait that you will not tolerate?
none of that shit.
Period.
None. I don't want no toxic motherfucker. Period.
A little toxic is good, Kiki. Stop playing. You gotta have a little,
right. You gotta have a little spark,
a little fun.
Let me think about it. What's a toxic trait?
I'll take.
Go ahead.
I don't like it.
No, I need that.
Wait, I want to tolerate good dick. I will definitely tolerate toxic dick.
Yeah.
That is
that part. That's a good toxic trait.
Tolerate toxic dick is tolerable. What I'm not going to tolerate is that lying and then trying to flip it on me. Mm-hmm. Do not play with me.
A narcissist.
You're gonna. I will not play with that. Do not lie and then try to flip it on me as if I'm the one that's in the motherfucking wrong. Bitch, I will slap you up and down. Yes. Now that's the toxic narcissistic
people,
shit I ain't playing with.
They take the fun out of everything, toxic people. Y'all crazy.
Am I going to show Kiki this video of Future Chicken? Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't even put, hold on. I'm going to see you. I'm going to try to put it on here before we go off and show y'all the video.
I would say my toxic, the thing I wouldn't tolerate is definitely the lies. Like, don't lie to me. And I'm really good with like a vibe. Like, I'm a vibe person. Like, I feel vibes. I go.
Yeah.
And I try to know people firsthand. That way, can't nobody tell me other shit.
Nice,
like, if you're lying to me and I tell you you're lying, trust and believe me, I know the fuck you're lying. So that's one thing. And then I won't tolerate bullshit ass people or smooth operators. You know, the one that got that mouthpiece that could serve everybody but you, or you know, the people that like the bullshit. Like, don't bullshit me. You can't bullshit the bullshitter. You feel me? So don't bullshit me. I'm gonna call you on your shit. So that's shit I'm not gonna take. And another toxic trait I won't deal with is the men, because even though I'm married, before I was married, I did date men with kids. If you ain't taking care of your kids, I don't fuck with you.
That part.
Period. Can't even can't do nothing.
You carried them in your ball sack, nigga. You did that.
If you're at work 25% of the time, I'm with you 40% of the time, and the rest of the other times, the other percent, you ain't got your kids. You ain't entertaining your kids. You
That is a big
ain't
problem.
working on with your kids. Nah, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Homie.
Yeah, I like for
That's
you to turn
definitely
me down because you got to go to a game for your
Yeah.
child.
Yeah,
I
And
used
no.
to tell a guy.
my son game on
I used
Saturday.
to tell a
Oh,
guy
okay.
that I dated with, when you
You
with
know.
your kids, don't you call me.
Yep.
Sidebar. There's
You
a
can
nigga
text
that I've
me,
been
but don't
talking
call
to.
me.
Yeah. There's a nigga I've been talking to and like legit, he's canceled on me twice because he had to get his kids.
Kudos to him.
I was like, I mean,
Kudos to
so
him.
when we meet you on his neck or what?
If you've been pushing it back. You've been pushing it back.
Because I feel like I'm gonna give you this Gog 5,000 when I see you on site. Because what the fuck?
That's a turn
Like
on.
they don't
though.
realize that's a turn on when you take care of
That
your
is a
kids. That's a
turn
turn
on.
on.
It is.
That's
It
a huge
definitely
turn
is.
on.
And
Like-
take care of your kids when the mama ain't calling you and asking you for shit.
Right.
You just want to do
That part.
You know what's even more of a turn on when you a single daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So now you understand where I'm coming from when I tell you the things that I got going on with my kids. You understand because you have the same things going on because it's just you. I ain't got nobody to watch my kids. We ain't got nobody to watch your kids. So now we gotta figure out how we gonna get these babysitters and link up and whatever. Or you gonna put your kid to sleep and I'm gonna come over there at night. Or I'm gonna put my kids to sleep and you gonna come over at night. Like you
Or
know,
matter-
shit like that.
Or matter of fact, how about
You
we get these
understand me,
kids in a room
Secret?
together and get I hate to say it because we were just talking about kids overdosing on melatonin.
Get their ass along melatonin. Been a jealous son. Put their ass to sleep.
Wow.
Bitch, let me tell you how toxic I am. They ain't gotta be asleep. Just put them in the room. Put on some motherfucking TV. Put the video game on or something.
Something.
I know how to be. I know how to be quiet.
Oh my God.
Turn the TV up.
Turn it up. Make
Get
them
that
think we
dick
watching
by
a
any
movie
means
in this house.
necessary.
That is me. My picture will be there. I'm gonna fuck.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let me tell you something real quick. This could be toxic too. I was fucking with a nigga, and he stayed at like they had a split level, so he stayed at the bottom half of his parents' house, right?
Mm.
And I pulled up. We was outside smoking or whatever, and he was like, "My grandfather is in town or whatever." So I'm like, "Okay, cool. Hey, Gramps." So he like, and he's sleeping in the room on top of me. I looked at him and said, "The fuck that got to do with me? I don't know a fuck about your grandpa hearing me goddamn poo and I. The fuck? That sound like a personal problem. You're gonna have to have that discussion in the morning.
He might
Let's-
come and give you some money.
Walking
Right.
Good job.
How
nigga,
about
good
you
job.
just come? Let's come inside and you just turn the music up or whatever. Again, I know how to. You're not gonna tell me I ain't about to get no
Turn the
dick
TV
because
up.
your grandpa is upstairs. No fuck. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You got me.
Tell him turn the hearing aid down. You
Go
turn
take
it
his
off.
hearing
Turn
aids
it
out
off.
his ear. Go take him out his ear. Don't even turn him off. Take him out. We ain't sure.
Oh my God.
Go ahead with that one, Mo.
Can you still be meant for somebody even though the relationship turned toxic? I personally think somebody can be perfect for each other even though their relationship turned toxic, but I feel like they need a break. They need to separate, come back together.
Reassess the situation.
Yeah,
That
or
don't
go
work.
get some help. Get some help. Go talk to somebody.
That don't work.
You said that don't work.
Oops, hold on. That was me. Sorry. I'm trying to do something.
I mean, but that's why a lot of people get divorced and then get back married because they become toxic for each other, and then they turn around and get married again because they figured the shit out.
Well,
I just think it takes a lot of work.
I think so.
I just
think-
don't want to be Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thomas toxic.
Thompson.
Yeah, that's a different type
That's
of
a
toxic.
different type of toxic. For sure.
And I ain't say be Tina Turner and Ike Turner toxic neither. Like that's a don't go back. You feel me? But there's some type
What's
of level.
love got to do? Got to
There's some
do.
type of toxicity that you can go back to. I mean, after the
Who
toxin is
needs a
relieved.
heart when the heart can be broken? Oh. Hit them shoulders. I agree with you, Mo. I think you can still be meant for somebody even if the relationship turned toxic, you definitely have to take that breather from one another and reevaluate yourself and maybe fix some things. Oh God, why everybody want to eat popsicles while we on podcast? You know they better start talking about you eating that goddamn popsicle. Don't put it in the camera. Don't be sucking on that shit like it's a dish. Kiki, come back. Come back, Kiki. Come back.
But wait, that's why. But it's crazy because I turned my camera off earlier because I was eating a sausage.
What is going? Y'all just out here showing out for these men. The men's be watching.
It ain't meant to be sexy. It's refreshing in the mouth.
Yeah, I know. And they will take anything with a mouth on something round.
Mm-hmm. And turn it, and that's a level of
that's a level of toxicity.
Well,
right
if they gonna talk
there.
about it, I got a fee.
I know that's right.
Bitch, pay out.
I know that's right.
But no, yeah, I definitely think you could definitely still be meant for somebody if the relationship turned toxic. Something went wrong in that relationship, and you definitely need to take a break, reevaluate yourself in the relationship, and in that time frame, that will give you the option or the time to decide if you want to still be with that person after you had, the levels of whatever, because soulmates is soulmates. And sometimes shit get fucked up. Sometimes shit go left. Situations fuck up the dynamic of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You trying to eat that shit on the low. I see you, sis. It's all good.
It still look back. Look.
Oh, God! Listen, on Friday, I had the microphone like this. I said, oh, let me pull the microphone down. Look like I'm over here. I said, let me pull the microphone down. But yeah, I agree. Marcus said, yeah, true indeed. Sometimes you went so deep that the love had you twisted and not knowing to stay or go. 100% true.
Yeah. That's why I said love is so toxic. It's super fucking toxic. Love
and that
is
that's why they say
crack.
That's why they say love make you do crazy things.
Man,
more addicted to crack.
On the low life. Fuck that.
Listen, I ain't gonna really talk about it, but I had a situation with my husband. That nigga told me, I love you so much. This is why I'm like this. Nah, baby. Nah, baby.
If that's your interpretation of love, then you got
I don't want it.
A lot to learn.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Please keep that shit and give it to somebody else, because baby, I don't want it. I don't want it. That I'm good. I'll pass on that ass. Quick, fast, from the heart. So, Kiki, what you think? You think you could be still meant for somebody, and if the relationship turns toxic? What up, Mike?
Hey, Mike. My thing is, we ain't meant to. If we meant to be, then we gonna get along most of the time. Like,
right?
You know what I mean?
You definitely gonna have them ups and downs, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sometimes it can be a little toxic.
But if
it can just be a conversation that gets toxic.
If you get too crazy, then nah. Like once you show me a toxic trait, like you put your hands on me or you show me like disrespect, you know how I roll, and you disrespect it on purpose, then you saying fuck you bitch to me. You know what I mean?
I agree with that too. Marcus said, and sometimes your toxic world may be on the other side of town, but also right beside you too. Wait a minute. Let me read that one more time.
Hold on. He dropping bombs like he Erykah
Badu
shit.
And sometimes your toxic world may be on the other side of town, but also right beside you too. That was deep right there.
Mm-hmm.
That make you really go, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And you call me Miss Phil? You call me Dr. Phil Annie? Boy, you just dropped some motherfucking goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
You also that they say keep your enemies close, whatever. The person you lay in the bed with is that person.
Yep.
The person you could be laying in the bed.
The person that could hurt you the most is the person that you open that door for.
Right there.
So it's super, super, super toxic.
Right there, yeah, for sure. Y'all ain't about to get me started.
I needed to
just tell y'all right now. Y'all ain't gonna get me started, okay? Okay, never mind. Shadi, do you think you could still Bitch, yes, because you still with the most toxicest nigga I've ever known in my life.
You the squirrel?
No!
He toxic than a motherfucking boy.
Listen.
Shani, these motherfuckers meant to be, I'm telling you. And he is toxic as all hell.
Before we go on to the next question, my thing is, what's like the toxicness? You know, you say you're with somebody. Do you believe like the relationship can be built around the toxicness, and then y'all don't know that it's toxic, and then you sitting up there looking like,
oh, we
I don't know why I love that nigga.
We definitely know it's toxic. We say it to each other all the time, especially in the middle of arguing. It's some toxic ass
shit. But y'all didn't build the relationship around.
Oh no.
No, I'm saying like, what if y'all built the relationship on some toxic shit, and then didn't really realize that shit was toxic? Now you just
Now you stuck like Chuck.
Yeah.
So Courtney, since you just pop back in, do you think you could still be meant for somebody even though the relationship turned toxic?
Yeah. I know for a fact right now there's a nigga that if it came down to it, there's a nigga that if it came down to it, like I will fucking murder this nigga. I know I will. Like he pisses me off.
Hey,
what up, big bro?
What up?
But at the same time, like this, everything that pisses me off about him is everything that I love about him. And it's the same with me. Like everything that pisses him off about me is everything that he loves about me. We just cannot be together. Like we can't sit in the same space and like occupy the same space without it being an argument. Mm-hmm. But I know that nigga got my back. I will ride for this nigga. He will ride for me. Anybody fuck with you, and it's up about that one.
I guess my toxic trait. I guess with my relationship, I just be feeling like I don't know. I know I'm in love, but I just feel like if we break up, I'm not gonna be able to see the nigga with somebody else. So like the only way out this shit is death.
Lord Jesus.
No, this nigga gotta die.
Alexa, I'm like Gangster of Love.
Brandon said toxicity is for your 20s. Listen, that shit will carry over into your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. I've done
wherever you allowed it to be.
However you allow it and wherever. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. I witnessed that. I witnessed that shit. How long will you stay in a toxic relationship?
As I just said.
Until death.
That nigga gotta die.
It will never get to the fact that it's toxic. So
we on this national internet. Everybody see me. That bitch know.
I thought she had a gun in her hand.
I thought it was a gun.
I thought it was a gun too. I was like, yeah.
We don't lie.
I almost ducked and shit. Like,
right.
My nigga said just stab that nigga. Problem solved. Period.
Now we do not promote violence.
Nah, fuck that.
But if he get got, he get got.
Wow. Mike said 20s is where it started for real. Definitely, 100%. 100%. Oh, for sure. Girl, bye. I've been in a toxic relationship for 10 years.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, I had a toxic relationship and I didn't know it was time to go. So I finally just said, fuck it, I'm done. When I felt it was just like I had to be the one to be like, I don't love you no more. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. It's done. This is over.
Okay, so because I'm really not a relationship type person, so make me understand what makes you stay with somebody that's toxic if you know they're toxic.
Well, in my situation, it didn't become toxic until after we got married. And I was still young at the time, you know what I'm saying? So when you, like they said, when you in your 20s, you with all that shit. So I ain't give a fuck. Shit, you wouldn't be like that? I bet, me too. Me too. You know, I was that type of person. We took some time off. Thought shit was gonna be sweet when we came back, and it still was the same way. It just didn't come out at first. It took a little while for it to come out. And I'm like, damn, this shit ain't nothing different from when we was motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, 26, 27.
Right.
Ain't nothing changed from that time. So now, me being the 34-year-old that I am, I'm not.
It's now things that you're not going to tolerate. So now you just done.
I'm done with the toxic shit. The only thing I want toxic, again, let me reiterate, because I'm getting loud on this one. The only thing toxic I want is dick. And you could take it home with you.
Felt that in the Shauna now.
And don't forget to go when you leave.
Please. Drop the toxic dick off and then see the dough. That's all. Most marriages, most of these marriages nowadays are toxic, 100%.
Yeah, very much so.
Because a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons.
They want to get married just to say that they're married.
They're married. People
Right,
are not
it's
getting
trending.
married for the love and for these things. They just want to be like, oh yeah, I'm married. I got a husband. You know what I'm saying? Bitches is weird. And I ain't even want to say it's niggas. Bitches is weird.
Bitches, yeah.
Real
Or
shit.
force the nigga into marrying them.
Right.
Oh, let's not go there. The nigga told me I forced him to marry me. And I said, oh no.
What was it, like an ultimatum? You give him an ultimatum, like,
You gonna do this or I'm out. Like, what the fuck do you tell a nigga? They're like, how do you force a nigga to marry you? Unless you want it in one of those families where you got pregnant and it's not happening. Now y'all got to get married. You know, shit like that. You would think of it like that. Nowadays, bitches like, yeah, either you go and marry me or I'm not gonna let you see your kids.
I don't want
Right.
you till you ready.
Damn, bitch.
I don't want you till you ready to get married. So therefore,
Right.
I'm not forcing you to do shit. You know what I'm
I agree with you, Kiki.
Bitch ass thing.
I agree with you, and that was one of the things too. It's not that I didn't force him at all, but he definitely wasn't at that point, and I didn't pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? And it was already done. So,
because that's why I'm like, when a man ain't ready, that's how you get that cheating shit, all that. You know what I'm saying? Because they really don't want to be. They was.
I feel like a nigga married me and still wanted to be single, and I was like, oh, you took to play that game, bitch, because I know how to do it too.
Yeah, I like to play.
And that's how everything turned.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. 100%. They get married for the fantasy of it and not the real life of it. Most definitely.
Yeah. I definitely think a lot of people get married for the ceremony.
It's a lot of people that came up and
Like,
broke
we just wanted to have a party.
relationship.
Yeah, just have a party.
But yeah, a lot of people that get married too don't even have the didn't even grow up with that in their face for you to really understand true marriage.
Right.
You grew up, like you said, in a broken home or a single parent home. How do you truly know what the fuck marriage is?
Right.
I guess part of it is people also want to break generational curses.
And that's not breaking it, though.
No, it's not.
But you're really not breaking it because you're just doing something stupid. Because 9 times out of 10, you're getting a divorce within 2-3 years, if even that long. So you're really not breaking anything. You're just really adding something to your resume that didn't even need to be there.
Right.
You know, so.
And a lot of people, I'm gonna just say it like this. There's a lot of people that have not handled their past trauma. And they're toxic, and that past trauma is toxic. Then they jump into these relationships and thinking that what that relationship is going to kind of push that stuff away or make it go away, like, and it don't. So you got females that's dealing with these niggas that really don't give a fuck about them, and they're toxic. So now you're getting that toxic from over there. You got your past trauma baggage, toxic, and then now you bring it to the forefront. And then if he's toxic over there, he bringing his toxic too. So now y'all toxic in a world full of toxicness.
In a world full of toxic, right?
All that baggage and no space to place it.
I would
and
say
ain't
this.
nothing good in that motherfucker.
Me and my mom are like this. My parents have been married 38 years.
Oh, wait.
They've been a couple over 40 years. They've been together since they were in high school.
Man, that is beautiful.
Wait a minute. They only got one dick, one pussy. God damn.
I don't know if my daddy only got one pussy. My daddy Come on, I didn't say all that.
Cut that part. Cut that part.
Okay. My mom got one damn.
My mom was talking to me the other day, and we were talking about getting into a relationship because I've been entertaining this one guy for a specific amount of time. Mm-hmm. It ain't been that long, but I like him. So we were talking about relationships or whatever, and she said, "Do you know it wasn't until about maybe 8-9 years ago when your dad first said like, I love you," and because my dad never says it, he shows it because that's how he was raised. And my grandfather, he grew up in a household where my grandfather was in the home, but he wasn't active, if that makes sense. So my dad being the oldest boy, he was like my grandma's husband. So he had to make sure the kids had school clothes, make sure they got on the bus. He had to make sure my grandma had something to eat when she went to work, shit like that. And so that's how he showed love. Like, I don't have to tell you I love you. I'm showing it to you. You got you somewhere to stay. You got you clothes on your back. You eating good. You're living well. It wasn't until, and even when I say I love you to my dad, up until about 8-9 years ago, my dad would always be like, yeah, all right. And I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. Okay, daddy.
And I realized that in my relationships, it was hard for me to be like, when niggas would tell me, I love you. Oh, okay. Thanks. So sweet.
I appreciate it.
I love you too.
I love you so much. I don't know how to feel about that. That rolled off the tongue. But I said that to say this, like, my mom was like, that was so toxic of your father. She was like, but it took him like up until his 50s for him to be like, you know, I never realized that was important for you to hear that. And so I think we get, like, a lot of people now get into these marriages and they don't fully communicate. My dad says all the time, if he could have waited until my mom was older than 21, because my dad was 25 when they got married. My mom was 21. So if he could have waited until, you know what I'm saying, she was older and she knew who she was as a person and he knew who he was and had figured out life, it would have been different. He's like, I don't think I would have been 58 telling your mama I love her, saying it back to her. You know what I mean? He was like, and your mama just eating that shit. Like, I know he loves me, but it's really tearing her up inside because she don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't know if you love me, motherfucker. You ain't said it.
Yeah, because a lot of people need that reassurance.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's part of my love language. Keep it real.
That words of affirmation.
Say it to me.
I'm like, damn, Dad, you about to be 60. You just not telling this bitch you love her. Okay.
Your dad must be a Cancer.
My daddy is a Pisces. True blue.
If he was a Cancer, he would have been told that lady he loved her.
He would have been said I love you.
No, but they don't know how to
the minute she would have looked at him with the googly eyes, he would have been like, I love you.
They don't know how to communicate, though. Cancer's communication skills is horrible.
Yeah, they be nonchalant as fuck.
My daddy is a Cancer, and that nigga be like, yeah, all right. I'm like, damn, bro.
And so is my baby father.
My dad is, but my dad is also a different breed of nigga too. So I don't think the zodiac too much apply to him. Like he a different breed of human being. Like I don't know what God was making when He made him, but he's a great guy. But my dad is a different. Like y'all got my homegirls had nicknames growing up. Like my homegirl, her dad called her Baby Cakes. My dad called me Moron. He loves me. I've been a moron since I was 3. Come here, moron.
Okay, so look, I didn't put these questions in there, but we only talked about. I want to just touch on a couple other toxic things real quick before we get to get crazy with Kiki. We're talking about all these different toxic relationship vibes. Let's talk about real quick these toxic ass friendships that we hold on to that we know motherfucking well we should have let that bitch go a long time ago.
No, for real.
Mm-hmm. Not no more. My bitch quota is filled. I ain't fucking with that.
You know what I'm saying? And we have those situations where you have a friend. Well, she started as a friend, and then it started to turn into something different. You realize the bitch was a hater. You realize the bitch should be sneak dissing. And you let shit go because you're like, all right, whatever. And then you like, hold the fuck up. No,
Yeah,
this
you
bitch
gotta
really
step
mean
back.
that. That bitch ain't joking. That bitch dead ass serious. Like she really saying her feelings.
She done
but
said this
keep
shit 2 or
acting.
3 times now.
Right, but then try to laugh after you say it to make it seem like it's a joke. No, bitch, that's your true feelings. You was a hater for real. And that's very toxic of you to be around me if you have these ill feelings about me or you feel some type of way about me.
Right.
Why you even come around? Or motherfuckers that's only around you when you up and when you down, nobody to be found.
Right.
Or
You
a
know what I'm saying?
motherfucker, like for me, I had a bitch that was in my circle. She wanted to keep her thumb on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't realize my own worth or who I was as a person. Like, I tell people all the time, I'm just getting my pretty card. I'm just learning how to use that shit. I'm just learning how to use my funny card. So I didn't realize that I had all of this stuff. Like, I knew it, but I didn't appreciate it. She knew it. So she always kept me around to be the funny one, the pretty one. But then it was like, let me call her ass out on some shit too.
In front of people.
In front of people. For example, oh Courtney, you remember last night when you was eating just stupid shit. When you was eating and then you had to leave and go to the bathroom. Tell that nigga that. And I'm like, bitch, hell no. I'm trying to fuck.
Why would I tell
you? I'm like, girl, fuck no. I don't use the bathroom. I don't know what she's talking about.
I'm trying
this bitch is weird. Or if I was going through something personally, her thing would always be, well, we're all friends and we should be able to be open with each other. No, bitch, them your friends. Like, I'm coming to you in confidence as my friend. Courtney, don't you want to let them know what's going on? No, the fuck I don't. Like, bitch. And she was never, like you said, sneak this, and she was never happy for me. It would always be like,
that's the number one thing right there.
You dating this guy? I don't want you dating this guy, but I want you to be so happy. Well, bitch. You shoot them down every time they come around.
Listen, if you ever want to find out who a bitch is, bring her around men that she's interested in. Just bring her around men. She gonna show you exactly who the fuck she is. If she can't be herself and be like how we are when we with each other, she be on some old what is that?
High sedity type shit.
A challenge going on. I ain't in competition with you for what?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. Everybody in fucking competition. And
bitch,
that's
I am my only motherfucking competition. Do you understand?
Right. Yeah.
I am my only competition.
I'm fighting me every day. I'm competing with me every day.
The only person I'm gonna ever compete with is when I look in the motherfucking mirror.
Especially when you changing. When you change shit.
When that dynamic and that attitude and everything change about you, people look at you funny and say, "Oh, you acting funny." No, bitch, I'm growing the fuck up.
I'm growing up, ho.
I ain't gonna let you get that. I ain't gonna let you get that the second time around. I'm
a queen at. I'm the queen that kind of like sliding to the side, not talking to you, and I have to get out of that because that's a toxic trait for me. I kind of like fall all the way the fuck back.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I had a friend. I considered her my best friend at the period of time. She started doing little shit like talking to people's husbands. I can't fuck with you when you talk to people's husbands.
Right.
And we're close. And we're close. Like all of us is close. And you talk to that's toxic. Like that relationship was already toxic, and then now this is toxic too. Because what you're not going to do is add me into sprinkle me in the mix of that. No.
Right,
so I try to be the friend, the good friend, try to hook her up with somebody else that I knew that was not that person. But when you so dead set on the person that you on the husband, it's time to go. Like I had to piece up out of there. Like
yeah.
And then it became toxic because now I'm not your friend anymore. So you start trying to sabotage me at the workplace and stuff like that. We're not doing that. No, ma'am.
That's crazy.
I had to cut her all the way the fuck off. And and it's even super toxic now, but I ain't even gonna go all the way into it. Like I would have to tell you off camera, but it's still toxic. Like that whole situation is still toxic, and it's kind of like sad and toxic at the same time.
Hey, I had a bitch like that I thought she wasn't like my best friend, but I thought we was, you know what I'm saying, we was cool or whatever. And it was my one homeboy, I called him my little brother, right? I knew him before I knew all these other motherfuckers, before I knew my husband, before I knew her, before I knew anybody. And we all wind up working at the same place. I done put everybody on, so we all working at the same fucking Courtney Biolab. We was all working at Biolab. Okay, working at Biolab, and this bitch. So I will always be at her house. So this when me and my husband were just fucking around or whatever. So he will always come over there, blah blah. So I had stopped working up there, so they were still working. So they would ride to work together or whatever. And she tells him that I'm fucking my little bro. She tells him that. So this is how a lot of our problems came about too. From that conversation right there caused a lot of issues in our shit. But I never knew until years later when he started to say it. He never once said it when she said it 2-3 years before. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now that shit is happening, he started bringing it up. He like, yeah, that was your friend. She told me that. I'm like, bitch, that was never my friend in the first place. The bitch was trying to fuck you, nigga. I used to always say that. She was trying to fuck you, boy. Is you stupid or what? I knew she was trying to fuck you, and she was mad because you wanted to fuck with me and not her. I already know that. So you believe the bitch who, no, I didn't give a fuck, 2 fucks about, you let a bitch get in your brain, and now this is how you think of me. So now I was fucking, like, nigga, I would never fuck nobody I call my brother.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because nowadays bitches will fuck niggas.
Nowadays bitches definitely fucking niggas is broke. But that's not my character. That's not the type of bitch I am. So that was, you know what I'm saying, a bitch like that. And then I did have a bitch that was my best friend that wound up hooking up with that bitch. And now they trying to, I said, oh, okay, I'll beat both of y'all bitches up. Don't play with me. Yeah. I'll beat both of y'all up. No problem.
Still around? Never mind.
One in jail.
Damn.
The one that told the husband all the bullshit, locked up. The other one, I don't fucking know. Probably still living in Covington. Who knows? You know what I mean? That's why I always say I know you from Georgia, Courtney, but them Georgia bitches is weird, bro.
It just depends on what part of Georgia. That weird as fucking.
You already know my toxic friend.
Oh,
this bitch.
I'm gonna tell him this real quick. She got a toxic friend. Her toxic friend.
We ain't friends no more. I don't talk to you.
This bitch started fucking her baby daddy. Whole relationship with her baby daddy.
They still together.
I wanted to kill the bitch.
Right. We have to get crazy with Kiki's because
Kiki said, "Hold the fuck up."
Let's get this part to
the and guess what, Kiki?
Huh?
Your couple days. Wow.
Her name is Kiki too. Her name is Kiki. Damn.
Okay. Who's Kiki?
The bitch that we were just talking about, her ex-friend that was fucking her baby daddy.
Oh, damn, that ain't me. That ain't
me. Not me, bitch.
That's super toxic.
But no, I just came up, with some quick, just like some toxic dudes, just in case some females don't know what they're getting themselves into. I got about like 4 toxic traits that you should look out for. And then, like, if y'all feel like y'all want to add on, feel free to jump in and put what you think is toxic.
Okay.
But I said, if he fine, he toxic.
Yes.
Wide or long penis and great head skills, he's toxic.
Absolutely.
If he's a mystery and you just can't figure him out, he's toxic.
And he married.
Or gay.
Or gay.
If he got the gift of the gab, he toxic.
That's fun.
If he know he fine and got good dick, he's toxic.
Absolutely.
The last thing on my motherfucking list, if he can tear you down and lift you back up in the same motherfucking sentence,
he's toxic.
Okay? Don't ever say I ain't put y'all on game. Y'all better motherfucker get y'all pens and papers.
That last one is beyond toxic.
That last one,
king of all kings. God, do you understand? What? How do you do that?
How do you do that?
That's a Sagittarius. Y'all gotta be careful about that.
Get them Sagittarius.
And the Aries. And the Aries.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Aries don't give a fuck. You know she an Aries, but them Aries men don't give two fucks either.
Them Aries men be horrible as fuck.
Aries, because Aries can be independent sign.
No, don't take up for them. I dated
Don't do
Aries.
it.
I'm an Aries.
I'm married to one.
We talking about male Aries.
I'm married to
male
Aries.
They be horrible. I dated an Aries, and the nigga literally started an argument with me. My homegirl went to his page. He had posted his new girlfriend for her birthday. I was like,
that was Patty.
Patty as fuck.
Listen,
so you're
Mo
not
lives with a male Aries.
Got it.
Mo lives with a male Aries, so sure.
Yes, my brother. I'm married to an Aries, and my brother is an Aries. And then so my husband do shit like it. Two of my brothers are Arieses. So my husband be like, I like that hairdo, but next time I don't know, you should try something else because I thought it was working, but it ain't working right now. I'm like, but do you like it or do you not like it? Like, come on, like be up front with me.
Because you said
right. Like, come on, pick.
Oh yeah, Kiki.
I like your outfit, but them shoes ain't working. So
them ain't the shoes.
And he Aquarius. Oh,
okay.
You know what, Marcus? I'm gonna leave you alone because y'all.
My
Aquarius
older brother is an
different.
Aries, and he and he know E. He was like, she could do whatever the fuck she want to, but understand I'm still big brother. Like you can't
right. He was like,
pick one.
Don't say that shit around me. I was like, well, damn, nigga, is she not 30?
Cause she know what she know what it is. She know I'm big brother.
I was looking at him like, that is a grown ass woman. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's a grown ass woman.
That's a grown ass woman with a husband.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
And a kid.
And then tell me I'm gonna tell my mama on you.
Okay. You're pushing it.
What?
Listen.
Toxic.
Dragging it to hell, bro.
It's crazy.
Oh, you know what? Toxic family members also. Fuck y'all.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
We ain't even gonna go
straight to fucking hell.
Fuck you, toxic
slippery
family members.
slope. And with gasoline.
They can have.
Oh shit! Damn, she started going some more.
In a lit match.
Okay.
In a hand basket.
Oh,
Shout out.
We said roll them in the butt and like that.
Shout out to Truth ENT Film. Shout out to AAA Productions. Shout out to ACS Productions. Cause why? That's me. You understand? Sign this water and make sure my lady float. Wait a minute.
What
just happened?
Whoa, Marcus. Whoa, cowboy.
Back the truck up. Back it up. Back the truck up.
Back this water and make sure my lady flows.
Marcus, get your toxic ass out this.
Look, and he said, look what he said. Now that's toxic.
Absolutely toxic. You're toxic.
Because where the fuck did that come from?
Boy, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Where did it just come from? Oh, Kiki, here go your sugar daddy real quick. Make sure y'all hit the sound.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Baby, I think I'm coming home early. Cause girl, my body's yearning for what you did last night.
Baby, you get an A for effort, goddamn.
Baby, if he would have opened up that mouth and it was the teeth missing, I would go on the floor.
Oh, you say here, you talk about that side. What I was saying about them Aquarius is y'all are very clingy. Y'all are very sensitive.
No, for sure.
Y'all definitely be in y'all feelings.
Aww.
And I just want to say, I want to say I know this because I know you, Marcus.
Kiki said,
Kiki don't let Amy oppress you. Suck that thing. Talk about that damn popsicle. Shut up.
So we want to thank you for coming by and sticking with us tonight. Okay. And I know we have a positive affirmation.
Hold on.
Go ahead and give it to me. Give me
a minute. Goddamn.
Hey, if you're a virgin, stay a virgin as long as you can.
Hold it.
Yes.
Hold it.
Marcus said yes sometimes. I know.
So you don't get no toxic dick.
No, you
okay.
Okay, never mind. Don't tell me to get three toxic.
That was a bad affirmation.
I guess, bro. So my positive affirmation today is you owe it to yourself to stop overthinking about what could happen and start enjoying what does happen.
Come on.
Yes. So
Can I say it one more time? Can I say it one more time?
Say it again.
Say it one more time. You owe it to yourself to stop overthinking about what could happen and start enjoying what does happen.
Come on.
You understand me?
And you don't know, I really needed to hear that.
You did, baby? You was just talking about overthinking too. See, I be trying to find shit that goes with our episodes. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of do, you know what I'm saying? Because you definitely will overthink some shit. But go ahead, Mo, check us out.
Make sure you follow us on every social media site, okay? Make sure you listen to us on every radio or downloadable site because we're on.
You know what? Okay. I ain't even put that. Make sure y'all cash up us. Fuck all that bullshit.
We're there.
And make sure if you want to see us, want to donate to us, make sure you see our Cash App. You see us.
We like sponsors.
Sponsor. If you interested about getting a commercial put on, make sure you hit us up in our inbox. Call us. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Okay. Free reading.
Because we like that you guys.
We like the mucho. We like dinero. We like pesos. We like years. We like motherfucking dollar.
Long as it spins. Thank you for coming.
Rolls of coins. The fuck.
Who counting that bitch?
The bank.
Holding the bitches. Okay.
The bank.
Okay.
And this look like the bloopers.
Yeah.
Make sure you check us out next week. Make sure you also check out all of our other podcasts that we have from True Films at ACH. Go ahead, hit us with the list.
I don't know who the fuck ACH
Shout out to Deep Throat Conversations.
You know what I mean. Don't be mad at me.
Right. So, like Kiki said, shout out to Deep Throat Conversations podcast every Sunday at 6:30. Shout out to Pussy Talks podcast every Thursday at 8:30. Shout out to motherfucking It's a Hard Not Life podcast Fridays at 8:30. I will be off for a couple weeks after next week because I got some shit to handle and I'll be out of town and shit. But I still will post some shit.
Will you be with me?
No, I won't be in Georgia yet.
Damn.
Sorry. I'll be in Georgia in July.
Y'all just saying.
Shout out to AAA production. I mean, not AAA. What the fuck? AAA podcast on Fridays at 6:30. There you go.
Listen, y'all just gotta look for
or whatever day they come on. Because I don't know what day they come on. But anyway, motherfuckers, we about this motherfucker.
Hey.